Recording now.
We actually got that now. Yeah, we're ready to go. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off there.
See, like you see, we're back at the right event. We are red, so nobody's hearing this anyway.
That's true. Yeah, probably because we moved up. I wonder if we should move up a little bit more.
I'm not sure any of that helps, but maybe it does. So.
I'm telling you, if you.
Oh yeah, now we're red. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Different shade
so
of red.
We
All
are
right,
going
Cam.
here.
Oh.
Bear a short set and quickly.
1-0.
I will tell you that was a break. Hopefully we get more of them.
I'll tell you, I was
great job by May there.
Not paying attention.
Alex will come in to serve. 1-0 Southside here as we start off.
Oh, did they sub out Gab for Alex?
Yeah, Alex came in for Gabby. That falls to the floor and ties us at 1. He's not messing around, man. She wasn't even. She had her back to him. She was still getting back to the service place, and he blew the play in.
She was even in the building. Jasmine's going to free ball that over.
Looking a little
peek
rusty
from the
here.
layoff. Cam.
Jazz off the block.
Off the block.
And it's 1-2 now. Top Notch takes the lead by 1.
They're awful excited for 10th place.
They can have it.
10.
You ain't first, you're last, Ricky. Back set, Rachel.
Rachel down the line. It's kind of a slow
developing play there, but it worked.
Slow hit. It seemed like that ball just kind of floated forever going down, and they couldn't get to it.
So Nelson is in. Camry out for a Cheeto break or Cheez-It break.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, they got their light on now. They're going somewhere.
That's right. There's a hit picked up by May.
Oops.
Oh.
You got to call for help there.
Bear just couldn't backpedal fast enough to get through it. We're going to continue to trade serves.
2-3. That ball just kept going. She kept backpedaling and going and backpedaling and finally realized it was over her head and lost her balance. So 2-3.
Picked up by Cam. Bear short
set.
Nelson.
Nelson goes off.
Goes full Nelson.
The tool.
Then we'll go 3-3.
Dila is in for
Rachel.
And Mabel's going for water because you got to wash the Cheez-Its down. And here we go.
Waiting on? Okay. Nilo, screamer. Picked up by Neela. Overpass. Oh, Cam.
Another one.
Overpass.
I got to tell you, I would not call those overpasses when you're digging a slam dunk down like that.
But did you see that one? But we got some help from their team because she jumped up to hit it, realized it was too high overhead, and the girl behind her thought she was going to hit it. She's like, well, what do I do now?
So
I'm going to hit the floor.
4-3. Good dinker there
Good
by
dig.
Neela.
Free ball coming over. Neela. Barrow. Jazz going to just roll that into Swampy's moat.
Drops it in there where nobody's home. The lights were on clearly, but no one was home.
Unlike, what tournament was that we were in where the lights went out?
The night the lights went out in Georgia.
Jazz. Barrow?
Slide and that was just pushed so far out there. Nelson's like running over to get it on the slide and just tried to cut it back
slide.
over.
That's like the big slide.
That was a big boy slide right there. Big girl slide. So 5-4 Southside here.
Cam.
That is a little bit of an overpass. Pushed outside.
Nelson short
dinks it.
Which is a very good play.
They
were able to get that up.
Short set. Nelson goes all Nelson on him. 6-4.
With that swing to the right, hit it off the outside of my hand to make it go to the left and had them fooled completely. Gab will come back in.
And Jasmine's back to serve.
Jazzolino.
It's our smooth jazz voice.
That's right.
That is thank you very much.
Jazz.
7-4.
Jazz put this down the right side.
Good
That
serve.
almost made it to the ground. That's going to be free ball over. That first pass.
Short set, Nelson.
Nice touch by Nelson.
Thank you very much.
Smoke.
And that's 8-4. Taking what they're given because we're working for a living.
That is correct.
Thank you, Huey.
Moppy smoked.
And that is
There's
an
a straight up ace.
9-4. Timeout on the floor by Top Notch. There is a Paul Bear sighting.
Is there?
Big Bear sitting right in front of us here.
Oh, sure enough.
Gives us a thumbs up.
I think he's a little out of your screen there. You couldn't see it, but
always nice to see Paul.
We do have to cue him up that at Nationals he's got to finish the story.
Hey, you got to
he
finish
started
your
3
story
years
from
ago.
2 years ago.
Been,
we have decided that it's not. We can't tell the story till we're in Orlando. So
you have to finish it in Orlando where it started.
Because there are people sitting on the edge of their seat for the last 2 years.
Womp womp.
You don't want to be those people. You don't want to get that call.
There's a screamer over the net. Gonna be free ball back. Picked up by Cam. Barra slide
Again,
and a touch.
She's just doing what they're giving her. She's gonna hit it, and she realizes that she can't, and she just puts it right over the top.
Well, she could hit it.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
that's the easier play.
Making
just
a
to touch
smart
it right
play.
over the top.
Have you noticed that Nelson kind of hangs in the air?
Yes.
I mean, it's Jordan-esque.
I'll tell you, and I'm not saying I'm reading her mind, but I think if I were her, I would do that about another couple of times, and they start covering that, then I would just start slamming a couple.
Yeah.
Because you got to let them know that you got more than one trick.
So 10-5. Oh, I think they know. And if they don't, they'll get the full Nelson at some point. But she just hangs, like she gets to the top of her jump, and she stops.
She's
and
like
she looks around
stands
and
up
then
and
makes
looks
a
around.
shot.
She gets a couple of Cheez-Its,
It's
takes
incredible.
a drink of water.
Yeah. Incredible.
There was
so
a heck of a serve there.
10-6.
There's another heck of a serve. Hopefully they stop making these heck of a serves here and we can get something in play. The ball just floats and moves. It's not easy to pick up. Cam. Gabby.
Okay, we need to
Nelson
get a little order here. Nelson says, you know what? I'm done with this.
Next.
Now go sit down. May will come in for her, and Camry will serve.
Good play, Sophia. Come have a seat. Outside push. They're going to try the tip game themselves, but we are there.
Good cover.
And
a point. Well covered by Neela. 12-7.
Neela Zinski. Screamer down the left side. Picked up in the back. Just touched over.
And Barrett dumps it. Another good job.
Oh, Barrett! Big fight at the net. They're going to call.
They called her in the net. I didn't see that. Oh. I clipped the highlight anyway. So 12-8. I didn't see that, but I'm sitting here.
You are. Ooh.
Serve 12-9 now.
That serve took a right turn. That was very weird. I believe that was not the intended serve, but we'll see. Oh, maybe it was. Bit outside.
12-10 now. Shake off the rust. Let's go.
Picked up by Cam. Gabby. Mabel pushes it back to the left.
Blocked by Barra.
Would that be a Bear block?
12-11 and a timeout by Southside.
One apiece. You get a timeout, and you get a timeout, and you get a timeout.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to use the timeouts.
No. Yeah, I get the Just got to get the train back on the tracks. It's still moving. Just doing good. There's just a little step off here and there. Would appear that the mothership behind us is still. Oh, they are playing.
I think they started. They have a referee.
I think they just went out and got one off the street and said, "Here, can you come to this game?"
You got a whistle? Come here.
Yeah, come here.
Oh, it's now tied 12-12. For whatever reason, we're having a problem with this particular server.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of weird movement on the ball that's hard for them to pick up.
I think that's 6 in a row. So load up on the right side over here because that's where she seems to be going.
Yep, right there.
There, that puts us into system, and Gabby
there
says,
we go.
Take that.
And they did.
And that's
long.
Gonna
be out.
So we got into system, and we got the point. Now Rachel will come in for Neela. 13-12. Southside leads by 1.
Our resident left-hander will put the ball in the plate.
She doesn't really live here, though. Although it would be a big place to live. A lot of room.
She probably feels like she lives here after today. In the back left.
We all feel like we live
Free
here.
ball. Farrah. Cam.
Outside Rachel.
Rachel.
Cuts it in off the
That's
block.
not coming back.
And they won't catch her today.
That sure went well.
I look at this like BFN Knights. I'm like, oh, I'd love to tell you what BFN stands for. 14-12. Oh, that just didn't make it. It's 14-13. Missed it by that much.
Jasmine,
outside Rachel.
Farrah,
Rach bomb.
Off the hands. Free ball. From deep in the back.
Short set. May.
No, May. Somehow it went right to the girl. It was
hello.
Big block.
Gabby gets over there with a block. And a point for Southside.
Is that Gabby with another one-handed block?
It was Gabby with another block, and she's going to go sit and think about that one for a little bit.
Good job, Gabby. Have a seat.
Alex comes into the game to serve. 15-13 is your score.
Alex in the middle. Push to the right side. Oh. That's going to be a mark.
15-14 now.
Up by Cam. Outside Rachel.
She sends it deep back. Thank you for the help.
I think so too.
Need to get the point off of that one. You get a freebie. Jazz puts it into the net, tied at 15. This has all the makings of yesterday's third set, or third match.
Third game.
Letting them hang out.
Alex. Down the line.
On the line. How about that? She curved it around the antenna, and I thought, oh, that's going to drop out.
I did too.
And the referee immediately put that.
It was on its way out,
ball.
but it hit the ground before it made it.
So 16-15. Camry to the bench. Nelson is in. May to serve.
Screamarima ding dong.
Blocked nicely there.
I think it ever came over, actually. But
I'm saying it's a block, and it's 17-15. My rules, my house.
May
again, deep this time.
Deep in the back leftish.
Oh,
right
that's
side,
a perfectly placed shot. 17-16 now.
I haven't seen any of those from this team. Put that right down that back corner. Here for a minute, I thought we might bust through this pretty quick, but
was open.
Cam. Bear the outside.
Oh, Rachel somehow pulls that back in.
Out.
That is out.
Out.
And he agrees. So I'm not really sure how she cut that back inside the antenna. That was pushed out, but Rachel found a way. Now go sit down, and Neela's back in.
Nice play, Rachel. Have a seat.
It's one thing we definitely need a little work on is Neela hits a screamer over. That is something we don't need work on.
Right.
Good job by Barra.
Tried to block, and they tipped right over it, and that's me long.
18-17, but what I was saying is that back set to the right side seems to go just a little long. So to get that either a little higher or a little shorter. Barra can't get it over, and it's 18-18. She didn't have much to work with there. So that ball was put into the net on an overpass and tied up at 18. Nobody seems to want to take control here. Pushed outside and off the top of the net, and it ends up being a point for Southside, and we're trying to make this thing work, but it ain't working. So we're still red.
Yeah, we got notice that the screen's not, or the score or nothing's changing, or it's froze or something. So we get a timeout. Maybe we'll stop the live and bring it back.
Gabby sends it across back, and it's into the net. So 20-18 is the score I have, and that is what they have. So bully for us. Jasmine's back.
Maybe we'll tell you we're going to try to restart this, but
off the top of the net.
If you can't hear us, there's no point in us telling you that. Barra?
Short set. Nelson perfectly placed into the corner, and 21-18.
Between sets, we'll restart the live.
And there's another timeout.
Why don't we stop the live and leave it, keep it recording. We'll just stop the live, give it a second. Wait, give it a second. It's still. Oh, it didn't stop it.
It didn't stop. I don't want to stop it from down here, so start the live. We are green right now, we'll see. Hopefully that brings everybody back. So 21-18.
21-18.
You missed a lot if we were frozen. We did reset it, so hopefully it'll help. We're green right now, so hopefully you'll get at least the rest of this set. Call a double there.
Double, toil and trouble.
22-18.
22-18. Sounds familiar. So we're still showing green. So if you missed the beginning of this, so we apologize. We just seems like a matter of inches here and there.
Like all we do is famous last words. Seems like all we do is apologize.
Yeah.
So 23-18 now. Jasmine continues to serve for Southside, trying to put Southside up 1-0, and she says,
"Oh, that was a heck of a screamer down the line."
And that's blocked nicely by Nelson.
Yep.
Who else? Free balled over. Back set to Neela out of the back row, and a little off balance. 23-19.
19?
Yes, sir. Little off balance there. Gabby sends one high and long, and it's 23-20. So Top Notch will serve here, down by 3.
Picked up by Jazz, then helped out by
Nelson. Puts it off the block, recovered nicely. That's blocked by who else?
Nelson, the Sophia Squared.
So the Sophia Squared blocks that. Southside Roofing Company for all your roofing needs.
For a hole in your roof?
No, we're not going to do that. We got
not
sued.
Today, yep.
24-20 it is set point, Southside.
Push the middle.
And that is pushed out. So
and we'll call that one a day.
25-20. Southside takes the first set here in the 10th place match. I can't even say that without chuckling. The 10th place match.
the race to 10. Oh, funny enough, HP over here was waiting for top notch.
Interesting.
So apparently, I know Lindsay was looking it up. I don't know that it was this team, but apparently, top notch won Gateway League.
Interesting. So now you can see the old Siete brother down there.
There you are.
Jay
You can see
McLean
a
in the
clear
black,
shot right on through.
black
Can we
jacket.
zoom into that? Here, can we zoom into him?
I don't know if we can zoom into that or not. Can we zoom? Oh, there it is.
There he is. See him
There
right
he
there.
is. How about that? And zoom out.
Back out.
And zoom in. And zoom out. And zoom in.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's right. There he is.
Zoom in. And
there he's not.
Zoom out. So half our audience just puked.
It had nothing to do with the zooming.
Nothing to do with Jay. So the green team wins the first. Wait a minute, they're both green. So Southside wins the first set.
And
We start the second and final, hopefully, set of the day. This marathon day that included very little volleyball.
This one's probably going to go to 5. That's just how this day's gone.
All right, so here we go with Alex starting us off.
Be a little different lineup today, this time.
Same lineup, just a different rotation to start.
Alex with
Off the top
screamer
of
off the net. Push the back row. Cam. Bear outside.
Rachel cannot get it over the net.
Yep,
they let it go. How about
There's
that?
6, 3 or 6. We got 6. Push back,
6
picked
is
up
a
by
serious
Cam.
number. Blocked off the block, picked up.
Can't be.
Rachel pushes it back row.
Coming
This will
up.
be a little bit of a roller shot.
Cam, Gabby.
Off the block. Kind of a throw. We'll let that go.
Double.
Since they gave us extra hits a minute ago. And Rachel tries to cut it and can't.
Swing and a miss.
First point goes to top notch. And that somehow justice always seems to be served in these events. I didn't think what Rachel hit was over, but we're not going to say no to a.
Nope.
Never look give horse
We're not
directly
going to challenge it.
That's right. Pushed outside, and he's going to call that. He picks that one.
Double.
So 2-0. Of all the ones he could pick, he picked that one.
I think he came over with a double in his pocket and just pulled it out.
Just be consistent. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just be consistent.
Be
And when
consistently
there's
wrong just as long as it's
more
consistent.
egregious than that, then call.
All right, picked up by Cam.
Overpass and dunked back over. So this set's starting out similar to the first one, right? Actually, we have a lead. So we're down 3-0.
Now we seem to do well when we get down about 4 or 5 before we decide to start playing.
I'd like to not let that be a theory we challenge. Back set Rachel. Dumped
Nice
to the
push
corner.
over.
Covered nicely. Pushed over, covered by Barra. Outside Gabby takes a step. Oh,
nice little
hop
roller.
step. That is slammed down, and it's 4-0. So 0-4 starts out this match, even though we started with the ball. So
that's the issue. Can we just give them the serve?
I think it's a paradigm shift because we are 3 for 3, or 4 for 4 in this tournament when we serve on set point, which is something unusual. So floater sent
by
over.
Alex. Bear the outside. Free ball by Gabby. Picked up by Cam. Outside Gab.
She
slams
slams it down.
That's
hello.
still going.
Hello, Moto.
Free ball coming. Look at that. Barra. Mabel's
That ain't
going to
coming
say,
back.
not today.
That one's not coming back. So 1-4 now. Go sit down there, Maeve. Good shot.
Yeah, nice
Nelson
shot.
comes in.
See the corporate golf carts waiting right outside the doors here for us.
Yeah, we're going to jack that when we leave.
Took the wagon to the back, and there's a heck of a serve by Cam. That's not. Oh, it is coming back.
Goodness gracious!
Not sure how.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah.
Nelson blocked. Good pick up there by Barra.
Gabby
Sent
gonna push that
to
deep
the
in
corner.
the corner.
You got to play that. That's too tight.
Yep. He's scrambling anyway.
Uh-oh. What a play by Alex! Oh, my! Rachel sends it off the block and down. What a play by Alex Schott.
She made that play, went under the chairs, came back out.
Holy cow.
Hold on.
Please tell me that was Alex.
Stand by.
Yeah.
What is he going to complain about?
What are we doing? Why were we just issued a replay?
Why are we replaying that?
They are replaying that point. I don't understand why. So it's 4-1. Well, now it's 4-2, but I don't know what happened there.
Who knows? I'm sure it's best off to not even say a word.
Well, I still clipped it off, and we still got a point, so she still gets credit for one of the best players you're ever gonna see, folks.
That was amazing. It was still the best play, regardless of who got the point. There's an ace by Kamari.
And quickly, it's 3-4, down by 1 now. And that is long. So 3-5, but Camry gets us back in the game here. Down by 2.
Serve picked up by Alex. Barra.
Rachel off the block. And they're going to give it to her. So we will take it. The tool off the block. I, again, think it hit the top of the net. But
I would agree with you.
Not going to say no to that. The kill for Rachel, and it's 4-5 with Neela coming in. And
I would agree. There was no hands on that, but hey, I'll take it.
What do we know?
Neela the Screamer.
What
not much.
do we know?
That was a heck of a play by Top Notch, taking that off the net, then putting that down in this back corner over here.
So 4-6.
If you're going to get that shot, you're going to get that point most of the time. That deep in the corners right there, that's the scoring honeypot.
4-7. We got the Shanks here all of a sudden. Nobody really wants that ball over there, so Southside trails by 3 here.
Down the middle, picked up by Cam. Neela.
Nice job,
nice,
Neela.
Yeah, nice.
A very usable setup there and a hard back row off the block and down, and it makes it 4-8. That was a good set. I mean, a bump set from that corner and put it right up there where you want it is a good set, and a timeout called here by
so first by the Southside.
Each team is, oh no, Southside's
Southside's the only one.
First. Right.
1-1 in the first one?
That's right. We're down by 4 here, 4-8. Leading 1-0, about a third of the way through the second set here. Again, very important set, very important match for 10th place. I said it that time without giggling. So
but that made me laugh.
Oh. You ain't first, you're last, Ricky.
This is a pivotal point in this game for this 10th place spot.
You ain't first, you're last.
I think they give you a piece of string for 10th place.
Nelson
nice touch by Nelson, but they're able to pick that up. 3 ball.
Good dunk there.
Dr. B.
Thank you very much. Sophia Barra says, I'll take this on my own. Thank you very much. Alex is out. Jasmine is in. I believe this might be one of the first serves of the day for
it is
Gabby. And she puts it into the net, so 5-9. The Dolly Parton score, 9-5. You are, yeah. Try it now.
Hello.
It's still blinking.
Still blinking.
I think this thing is.
Wonder if the battery's low.
I don't know. I charged it. We got another one we can pull out. Rolled over the net by Neela nicely.
What I was trying to say before Steve turned my mic off, I think they're trying to give Jazz a little bit of a rest, playing her 3 rotations and give Gabby the all-around so that
Nelson hits a floater, and it is long. So 6-10.
For this
Camry will come back in. That's why it's blank. But I
let
just
Jasmine
charge this thing. I don't know why it's doing that.
Let Jasmine rest for this all-important 10th set, 10th pace.
There's Jazz.
There's Jazz.
Good block there by May and Sophia Berra. Rolled in the corner. Hello.
Picked up by Cam, barely outside. Jasmine again.
In the middle.
So much for giving Jasmine a break. They're going to bring her in the game
and
let
by
her
Berra
make
to pick that up.
All the hits she would if she would
keep feeding her.
Tip to Berra. Picked up. Somebody hit it.
Wow. How about that?
Nice pickup by Berra.
That's long.
Out.
So good job there. 7-10. Bear will be back to serve and gets the ball from Big Bear, Papa Bear. 7-10 now.
Push to the outside.
Off the block. Good cover there.
Bear back.
Set
Neela with the right hand. Down the middle. Oh, just outside of Gabby.
So 7. We're both done. There we go. I'm gonna need to go get the other dongle out of the bag, I think.
What'd you call me?
7-11 or 7-12. I'm gonna go get the other
microphone.
One? Yeah.
It's all yeah. Top Notch puts us into play. Diving pick up by Gabby, but that doesn't make it. We are at 7-13. Picked up by Neela. Outside Jasmine. Top of the net. Sprayed around. It's coming from the back. Picked up by Gabby. Berra. Jasmine pushes it over. Picked up in the bag. Outside. The block. Nice block there. Up by Berra. We push over by May. Outside hit. Off the block and down. 7-14. I'm on you apparently. Berra, big hit off the short, and they're off the touch. It's gonna be 8-14.
Where we got 2.
We got 2.
How about that? So
what happens?
I don't know how long this one. We haven't used 3 in a while, so this one may not be all the way charged. But anyway, 8-14. Always got to have a backup plan, right?
That's right. People can't go without hearing our beautiful voices. Good pickup by Mabel. Block. Clip that again. Outside Rachel.
A little long.
Long.
8:15, which feels like the time we're going to be leaving tonight.
It's a heck of a play over here. After that block by Gabby got picked up, went over, came back, got picked up again. Camry, Berra.
Into the net.
Mabel,
so timeout, Southside, and another second, and it's 8:16, and it's just a different look to this game.
It's exactly double the last time she called timeout was 4-8.
This has a bad feel of a 3-game set, which
3-set game.
or three set match, which you get your money's worth. I'm sure. Well,
You do.
sort of, but
Our advertisers are getting every bit of the money they put into our broadcast here. Picked up by Alex. Outside Gabby. He's not going to get there.
8-17. I think you're starting to see the effects of sitting for a very long time.
Yeah.
So everything's just a little bit off here.
Which is weird because it really wasn't in the first set. I don't know how he kind of knocked it out of whack. Wasn't
It's kind of rusty
really
in the
good,
first
but
set too, but
Mabel
how
picked up.
in the
Mabel
heck are
pushed that
they-
back again.
I don't know how they're picking these things, but that's the other thing. You want to frustrate our team? Be a
Pick that
team
up,
that
yeah.
picks everything.
Farrah. Gabby.
Wide,
Long.
8-18. You got some of the kids that have been having really good weekends and just not, are a little long with our balls here. The spikes, the hits, overpass. That is going to kill us.
Still up.
Good
Saved.
job there. Little bumper
Oh,
pull.
that was saved.
Little bumper pull there.
Crazy. That would have been long.
Who wants it?
Over.
Need a block. Almost got
Almost.
it, but not quite. 9-18, and this is the first first set of the weekend
8-19.
where it's just not in it.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
So they've had a really good weekend.
Just a tick
First
off
time
with
we're
the
seeing this
timing on
game, yeah.
everything. It's just odd that this is happening. That's pushed way too far outside, and Rachel has to cut it too far, and it's 8-12, 20.
8-12.
There's just nothing you can do with that when it's that far out.
Right.
So that one was outside of the post. That's going to be wide.
That's too long.
8-21. The pushes are wide. Trying to make the perfect
Hits are
shot.
wide. The puts are wide. You just got to get it in there.
This
Let
one is
them
going to
make a
be one you're
mistake.
going to want to flush. Unless you can, by some miracle, come back. You want to just forget about this one going into the third set. Have something to build on. And that was kind of, I'm not sure who should take that. So off the block and down, and it's 8-22. Haven't really seen this happen, like I said, this weekend. There hasn't been any single.
They haven't been this year.
Any
We haven't
single
really been
set where we've been really this
just
far
off.
behind.
Right.
You're going to have a stinker every once in a while.
It's most of the time you turn the broadcast on.
Block
There's
there.
a block by Rachel.
May and Rachel get up there and block that, and it's 9-22.
And we just go on a
Build something off that for the next set.
13-point run. We'll be all right.
It's happened.
Oh, absolutely.
We have the servers to make it happen. Speaking of those, there's one right there.
Pick up the libero in the middle.
That's an overpass.
Push way outside, out there.
There's a start. So chipping away one at a time, right?
It's the only way you can score points, one at a time. Oh. I was like, they pointed a home run? What are they doing? I never see the other ball. Yeah, circle them.
So 10-22, Cam puts this in play, and it is very well done. Blocked off the block and out, so 10-23. And set point to tie us at 1 here. That thing was a screamer and took a right-hand turn. And I don't know who Top Notch is now because this is 2 different teams we've seen out of them.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same thing from us. We have 2 different teams here, too. So roll shot over
Roll
Nelson.
shot over by Nelson.
11-24. Rachel's going to serve.
Oh, we're still just within a 13-point run.
Jasmine comes up to sub in for Alex. And I think you need to be on the other side, dear. Yep. And that is
Well, I
shanked out of
noticed it.
bounds, and I'm surprised they didn't call it out of rotation. So 12-24. This guy's in a hurry.
Yeah. You got time for no rotation.
That's a double.
Yeah,
So
it's long.
13-24.
Rachel.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
That thing took a left turn at Albuquerque. So 14-24.
Reminder, there is no volleyball warm-ups off the court, please. No volleyball warm-ups off the court on the cement.
There's no parking in the yellow zone. Yellow zone is for unloading only.
And another one
There's
hits the
another
floor.
ace.
So 15-24. Another short serve.
Short. Outside, pushed over, picked up by Gab.
Job by
Pushed
Barra.
by Barra.
A little
Gabby
too far out, and that's going to do it. So try as they might, it's tied at 1. So one set each. Now best of 15 for 10th place.
On a side. You definitely don't want to go home 16th. We got to get this last set.
Yes, because that would be demoralizing.
Would definitely. So we're going to go into the third set here. First to 15 by 2. Tale of two completely different games here. Southside had a pretty decent control of the first one. Top Notch had a pretty good control of the second one. So we will see where the third one goes. Everybody seems to be clearing out a little bit here. And a pretty good discussion over here about trying to get 10th place.
I felt like we needed to be ready to make a quick getaway.
Just in case.
Yeah. Never know.
If the sound and stuff starts going away, we're tearing stuff apart. All of a sudden the video goes down.
You're welcome.
Just in case there's any chance I could have driven them home and come back. I wanted to make sure that experience didn't happen.
Do what?
Just in case there's any chance I could have driven them home and then hit the word.
Oh.
Just wanted to make sure in the three, so there's no chance I would have achieved.
Eddie, that's what I like about you.
Yeah,
You're
looks
always
like
thinking.
Looks like I'm not on.
You cutting out again? Did you turn your mic off maybe? I can't see. You're blue now.
I'm blue. There we go. There's the first point by Mabel. So I show you what's up. What am I doing?
Alex served that?
Yes.
How about that? So first to 15 here gets 10th place. Alex sends a screamer over. That'll be an ace, and it's 2-0. Like how this is starting better than the last one.
Yeah. I'll take it.
This is
Not
more.
that anybody asked.
This is more better. Yeah, they don't really ask us for our opinion, rightly so.
We give it anyway, but swing and a miss. Alex goes down swinging.
So I have it to good authority that this place will stay set up exactly how it is for the week. There's no events here, so they can just leave it.
We'll take that.
But apparently right after next Monday, they have to tear it down immediately because there's another event in here 36 hours after this one's done.
So we'll just leave all the broadcast equipment set up here for the weekend?
Boy,
for the
if
week?
I could, believe me, I would.
Push the outside.
Block
Block.
off the block and out.
Out.
3-2 Southside. So May goes to sit down for a Cheez-It break, and Camry is back in.
I think that might be the problem today. I don't see a box of Cheez-Its on there. Cam. Bear outside. Jazz.
Can't get up on top of that and ties us at 3. Hitters are just about a tick off here. Everything's going long. Need to get a little more top spin.
Oh, that was.
I'm not sure if that was going to chase her out of bounds or not, but she had to play it, and it's 3-4. I wouldn't try cutting it over there again.
Picked up by Cam. Barra.
Nelson off the block
block.
and down. So 4-4 now, half Nelson. And Rachel's back to serve after her run in the last match or last set.
Joel put that short on the right. The middle block.
Blocked nicely by Nelson. Who else? That's over the antenna.
Over.
See if that one comes back to haunt us. Slide by Nelson.
That's out.
Perfectly executed. 5-4 Southside.
Yeah, that ball, I agree that was over the intent. It's an awkward angle as it comes across from that angle.
I'm not sure who really can see that.
Yeah, no, it's really a difficult ball to see because it's.
The only person who has half a chance is the line judge on this end, and that's into the net. 5-5, but even then, I'm not sure that's a ball you can really see.
Well, it's hard to tell from
the only reason angles. It is it was coming right at us. So 5-5, the score, we've decided nothing, so it's a race to 10 points. 10 more points.
They're outside.
Nelson tools it nicely off the block and out for a kill, and it's 6-5.
Very well executed. She went up there.
Check in here.
Just pushed that right off the outside of her hands. There was no chance it was staying in. Jasmine will put this ball into play. Down in the middle. Overpass.
Covered by Cam. And over to Gabby. That's off the block.
Yep.
And that's
not coming.
7-5 Southside. That did not make it over the net. Jasmine's back. She will serve again.
Jasmine.
Into the net. So 7-6. Uncharacteristic weekend on the serve pairs this weekend for
6
Southside.
out of 6 points, 3 of them are service errors.
Boy, I mean, that's the difference between being 9-4 and 7-6.
Yeah.
Down the line, and that is in.
8-6.
Gabby sneaks one into Rachel's corner, and it's 8-6 Southside. Nelson to the bench. Cam will serve, and May is in the front row now. Cam sends a nice one over. That picked up nicely. I'm not sure how.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a story. And thank you very much.
Dr. J. Skyhook.
Will slide for
off the block
for May, and Gabby roll shot into the back row. Off the block and down. So 8-7. We've decided nothing.
We've decided.
They need 7 or 8. We need 7. They have 7. We have 8.
Funny how that works.
Halfway through this last set. Oh, bad break to tie us at 8. Bad break there. That thing hit the net cord and rolled over. And
Another
again,
one.
dug nicely by Jasmine and sent over the top of the block on a roll shot. Let's hit deep.
Hit by
Jasmine.
Jazz.
Barra outside. Great hit by Gab. Dug up nicely. This will be a free ball over. Neela. Barra. Maya. Pushed outside.
Tough angle coming back.
Outside.
Gabby.
Gab. She puts it over the block. That's dumped in. Neela high hand.
Good job by Neela to get a hold of that.
Even better job by Cam to keep it alive. It's into the middle, and that is down. So they take a 9-8 lead here.
Nope.
And they're calling it out. Okay, I got to tell you.
She called it in. She was right there.
She called it in. He called it out, and we will take it. So that's a 2-point switch.
Yep.
Barra will be back. I got to tell you, I don't know. Wouldn't have argued it either way. So 9-8 Southside takes that break. Hopefully we can do something with it here. Good job
by Cam.
And they got caught up at the net, ties us at 9, but nobody there to cover. And this just looks like there's it's just me or there's confusion.
Yeah.
People running all over the place. And this is not outside of the normal rotation, really.
Right. Barra out. Gabby.
Good job, Gab.
Good hit. Gabby.
Wasn't sure about that one. Neither was she. So she played it. Tools the block and down. Big point there. Neela will come out. Rachel will come in, and it's 10-9. Gabby will go out. Alex will come in. Alex will
Good job,
serve.
Gabby. Sit down.
We need to go on a run here.
Push to the right side. I thought it was going to go outside. Picked up by Barra. Outside by
Rachel
Cam.
sends one
Down
into
the line.
corner.
Into the bench.
11-9 now.
Alex. Picked up in the back middle.
This is going to be a
Gotta
free
make
ball
a run.
over.
Free ball over.
Use it.
Cam.
May sends it just a little bit outside, and it's 11-10. Appreciate that young man standing right in front of the camera that entire point.
Yeah, it helped out well. Serve over, picked up by Cam. Pushed the outside. Jazz just touches it over. That was nice. Touch it just over the block. Up there, Rachel got fingers on it. And it's just short.
11-11, so race for 4 here. Overpass just played up a little too far, and they had 2 people up at the net to knock it down. So
Rachel's going to push that down the line.
Need a block.
Okay.
Almost got one, but they take its 12-11 lead now. And a timeout by Southside. So that's the first time out of this set. And boy, Eddie, if you're going to do something, this
now
is the time.
The time is running out.
I mean, you never know what the difference between 10 and 16 is.
And the difference is 6.
Oh, yeah. But you never know what that'll do for the rest of your season.
That's true.
10th place could propel you, Eddie.
Could launch you into stardom.
Put you in places you never thought you'd be, like 10th place overall.
Which, honestly, all in all, at this tournament, that is not a terrible place to be in. There's a lot of good teams down here.
Making fun, but there are teams that would rather be playing for 10th or 16th that played a lot more volleyball than we did today.
Yeah.
So, ball in. Alex, little shank there, and it's 11-13, and I think they're pretty excited about the fact that they may be in 10th place.
It's looking that way.
Got to have this point here.
Picked up by Cam. Jazz.
Rolled over
nice
the top.
Roll by
Need a block. Off the block and out, and it's set match point.
It's not the block we needed. Take another timeout. You got one.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We're going to get this point anyway.
Cam. Barra. Jazz pushes it back to that same corner. A hit picked up by Cam. Barra to Jazz again. Big hit
And
and
there
down.
it is. Tooled off the block and out by Jasmine. So Nelson will come in.
We just need 3 to be in good territory.
Who's going to serve? Is May going out? No. May is going to serve. Camry will go out. So it's do or die time for the Southsiders.
Down in the back. Push to the outside. Hit down.
Uh-oh.
That's
That's it. So 15-11, and they're very excited that they got 10th place. So we are done.
This is it
Enjoy
for
the
day.
Super Bowl. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.